Hey everyone, it's a Tuesday update. That means Week 7 NFL opening line report where I give you my gut reactions, initial takes on the lines as I see them. Many of them for the first time. I've seen a couple of them. Um, and then you leave your reactions in the comments section after I filter out the links to other handicappers who put their Super Lock of the Millennium page link in the comment section. And the porn sites, they know our demographic, and filter out the F bombs. Not a lot of haters the way we're kicking ass and taking names in the NFL right now on a 13-5 run. Another top play winner in the NFL this weekend and rolling one with Atlanta on Monday night. On a very dangerous week in the NFL, we went with 3 side plays and a teaser. Went 3-1. We lost our teaser. Lost our teaser pick. Half of one of the sides didn't make it. But nonetheless, we're ready to roll for this week. And you leave your reactions in the comments section, and I'll go back and approve them. I get hundreds upon hundreds of comments, and I can't get to all of them, but I find some relevant ones. I stick them up there, and I'll interact with you. So let's get to this week's action. Let's roll it out here. Got a divisional matchup. Oh, boy. The Steelers sitting at 4-1 with Aaron Rodgers. I thought that'd be a bust for them. It hasn't been. My bad. Sorry, my buddy Paul Rubio out in Vegas. He's a big Steelers fan. I gave him a hard time saying that Rodgers was going to be a cancer and lots of drama. So far, nothing but wins. 4-1. Some of them ugly. Doesn't make a difference. They are a 5.5-point road favorite at Cincinnati. Total 42.5. Cincinnati gave Flacco a shot and gave Green Bay a game. I don't know whether I think Green Bay just played poorly, which is surprising off a bye week. Home divisional dog on a short week is an automatic take, and it's very hard to take Cincinnati. What do you guys think about this one? Boy, that secondary of Cincinnati can't tackle. That's going to be a prop bet game. This is a prop bet game. This is a prop bet game. Metcalf's going to have a big day. I have no opinion on this game. I won't want. I don't do a lot of Thursday and Monday. We did a Monday game this week, and we won it with Atlanta because Buffalo ain't all that. That was proven. It's tough to pass up a home underdog on Monday Night Football over a number of 3, no matter the matchup, which was the case there. Boy, yeah, pass. L.A. Rams at the Jaguars on Sunday. This is must be in London. Jags are catching 3. Total 45. Rams scored 17 against a depleted defense of Baltimore. Jaguars managed 12 points at home against Seattle. Total 45, take the under. Philadelphia, minus 2.5 at Minnesota. Total 42.5. Yes, by the way, I know Jacksonville's kind of a London team. Maybe you put them in a teaser, get them up to +9. I can't trust them. Rams are still a pretty good, damn good football team. Check their injuries, too, for the Rams. Philadelphia is 4-2, and they've won a lot of those games with smoke and mirrors. Minnesota off a bye week, catch a 2.5. They are definitely a teaser candidate. Total 42.5 is about right. Believe it or not, I could only lean mini there. Miami, who still has a coach. Tennessee doesn't. But catching 2.5 on the road at Cleveland. Total 40.5. Whew. I'd take the over, believe it or not. Las Vegas. Wow, I didn't see this line. Las Vegas at Kansas City. They're 13-point favorite, total 46. That's a 1 o'clock game. That's Vegas playing 10 a.m. their time. Boy, I don't lay double digits in the NFL. And Las Vegas and Kansas City is a heated rivalry. Who's Kansas City got on deck? Let's look at this a minute. Las Vegas has got Jacksonville, Denver, and Dallas. Okay. Kansas City has Washington at home. And then they have Buffalo and Denver. I'm telling you, I could only lean the Raiders. And I know Kansas City's getting Rice back. They're playing better. Mahomes is doing Mahomes stuff. Kelsey's playing as good as he has in the past 2 years. Rice, Worthy, and Hollywood Brown. There's not an NFL team in existence today that would not kill to have that trio of wide receivers. Thornton's good as well. Got their offensive line going better now. They're catching their groove. But am I going to lay 13 with them? No, but Kansas City's coming on. Yes, that's a homer statement. And yeah, sure. As always, whenever they win, the refs gave them the game. Whatever. They beat up Detroit badly. New Orleans +6 at Chicago. Chicago off a dramatic win. Washington gave them the game, but Chicago took advantage of the opportunity. That was your free play. Only free play I lost, I gave you over the weekend, I did take Washington laying that number. They had the ball on about the 45-yard line. They were falling forward for first downs, and they were going to go down and kick a field goal and win by 5, eat the clock, and they fumbled the ball. Bears took advantage of it. Moody kicked 4 field goals in that game. Thought Santos was kicking. I don't know why. They brought him in about 48 hours earlier. He's the hero. The New Orleans Saints, I will tell you this. Kellen Moore has done a hell of a job with Spencer Rattler there. New Orleans is not going to go quietly tonight against anybody. Rattler is an NFL quarterback. I watched a lot of that game against New England. He can make the throws, and he's tough. He can run the ball. Give me New Orleans +6. Put him in a teaser, too. New England -7.5 at Tennessee. Total 43. By the way, the total in that New Orleans-Chicago game is 45.5, which seems a little high. Total in that Kansas City game was 46. That's about right. Sorry for skipping those guys. New England at Tennessee. Now, Tennessee fired their coach. I don't know who's stepping in to do what. I was out Monday with a medical issue and really kind of a day behind right now. I'm catching up. I like taking teams after they fire their coach the next game if they're home and they're an underdog. And being a 7.5-point underdog is a big deal in the NFL. I can only lean Tennessee. I'm telling you. I know they suck. Yep, it's the NFL. Carolina at the Jets. Jets +1 at home. 42, key number 42. Carolina off a big win against Dallas. Jets, Aaron Glenn just got handed a flaming dog turd and is still on fire. I think the Jets get their first win. Indianapolis. Wow. There's trap line. Colts +1 at the Chargers. Total 48. I'd definitely be looking at the over. And I'd definitely be looking at the Chargers because there's no way they should be favored. Something's amiss there. There's a weasel in the woodpile, as we like to say. Colts had all they could handle against Jacoby Brissett. Gave up a lot of points on defense. That's an overplay. New York Giants, Dart and Scabetto, the rookies, having a good time in New York. They're playing some ball. They're making plays. Denver, -7.5. I don't know what that performance was they gave in London against the Jets. They were lucky to win that game. I had them in a teaser, had to sweat it out to the last play of the game. 7.5. Give me the Giants, and I definitely would put them in a teaser and get them to +13.5. Green Bay -6.5 at Arizona. Arizona is better with Brissett at quarterback by a mile. Kyler Murray, are we done with him finally? He's a scat back. He's not an NFL quarterback. Put him out in the slot, let him make some plays, let Brissett be a quarterback. You'd win more games. Green Bay looked like dog crap against Cincinnati, laying a huge number, didn't cover it. 44.5 is a total. If Brissett plays, I'd take Arizona. Washington -2.5 at Dallas. 54.5 is a total. Boy. I'd like the over in that. That thing's approaching. Has that gone down? Let me see a live line. No, it's sitting there. 2.5. Washington -2.5 now. Boy. Huge game for Dallas. They go to 2-4 and they're done. That's a stay away game. Washington's a better team. Dallas just if they get Lamb back, I don't know what do you guys think? I can only lean Washington. Sunday night game. Atlanta catching 3 at San Francisco. Atlanta just beat Washington and Buffalo. San Francisco, they're a mess at quarterback. McCaffrey's carrying the team. Atlanta, they're a good football team. Robinson's the best running back in the NFL. He's a beast. Huge playmaker. They got more options to make plays and put up points. Penix is an NFL quarterback. Don't know the status of Purdy. Not sure it makes that big of a difference. I mean, Jones is more than a capable NFL quarterback. A lot of starting experience. I'd lean Atlanta. Put him in a teaser for sure. For sure, put him in a teaser. Put them in a teaser with the Giants. Okay, Monday Night Football, we got a doubleheader. Tampa Bay +5. Total 53 at Detroit. That's about right. Tampa Bay, remember last year they went in and beat Detroit with 5 turnovers in a game on the road and won? Baker Mayfield. I've been on the Tampa Bay Baker Mayfield bandwagon now for 3 weeks. I had Tampa Bay as a 4-unit position this weekend, along with Pittsburgh as a 7-unit position. And then one with Atlanta on Monday. You get on my program. I'll tell you how you can get $60 off in a second. Use Tampa Bay in a teaser with Atlanta. Use them with Houston in the next game, too. The doubleheader Monday night. Houston getting 3.5, Tampa +5. Get them for all the key numbers. Tampa Bay, without Evans and Irving, soundly beat San Francisco. That's an overplay. Detroit's beat up defensively, especially in the secondary. Tampa Bay has a way of hanging around games. You got to look at the points. Houston plus 3.5 at Seattle. Total 41. Houston off a bye week. Seattle off a big road win. Yeah, Houston put up 28. Or he put up 26 and 44 points. Had Tampa Bay beat and lost by 1. And had every chance to beat the Rams out there to open up the season a 9-14 game. They both lost to Tampa. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. I know the whole world's going to be on Tampa in the early game. What do you guys think on this one? Seattle at home's worth a full 2 points. Houston off a bye week. $41 is about right. The offensive line of Houston, I mean, Seattle's going to eat them up defensively. I can only lean Seattle. That's my takes this week for the NFL opening line report.